Get ready for University of Georgia basketball.
When your family just can't wait, you can always count on Shanae.
Back here at Stegman Coliseum, Georgia leads Bellarmine at the intermission halftime, 49-29, 20-point lead for the Dogs, their big lead. 23 points came late in that first half. Let's take a look at the first half stats as we see the Dogs already with a couple of players in double figures. Jeremiah Wilkinson and Blue Kane. Wilkinson with 12 points to lead Georgia at the time being. Blue Kane with 11 points. He's also got 4 rebounds and 3 steals. The rest of the scoring for Georgia. Cannon Catchings with a couple of threes. He's perfect at the foul line, 3 for 3. He's got 9 points and a rebound. Santos Surreal, 4 points and 3 boards. Jordan Ross, 3 points and a rebound. Smurf Millender with 2 points and 2 assists and 2 boards. Dylan James played almost 7 minutes, did not score, has 1 rebound. Justin Appson got 4.5 minutes of time, did not score, has 2 rebounds and a block shot. Justin Bailey, 2 points in 5 minutes and 47 seconds on the floor. Jake Wilkins played for 4.5 minutes almost, went 0 for 3, no points, no rebounds. Kareem Stagg off the bench, 6:29 court time, 6 points, 2 rebounds, and a steal. For Bellarmine, their leading scorer is Jack Karasinski, who scored their first 10 points of the game. He's got a dozen at the half and 6 rebounds. He's 5 for 10 shooting, a couple of threes. He by far is their most productive player at this point. Donovan Hunter has 6 off the bench. Georgia out-rebounding Bellarmine by 1, 18-17. The Dogs shot 50% in that first half. The Knights 41.5%. The Dogs hit 5 of their 17 three-point shots. Bellarmine was 5 of 16. We were 8 of 9 from the foul line. The Knights did not get to the free throw line at all, 0.0. Same
and Scott,
GPA
I got to tell you,
is
that
John
line,
Belushi
that line for Blue Kane,
sorry, yeah,
with 12 points, 11 points. He's got 11 points and 4 rebounds,
yeah,
and 3 steals, and that's in 13 minutes on the floor.
Yeah, 5 of 8 shooting, 1 for 4 on threes. Kane with a crooked number in many of the statistical categories. Yeah. You always like to see that, don't you?
Unbelievable. He's just an incredible athlete, and he plays this game at full speed all the time.
Dogs by 20 at the half. Second half on the way. It's Georgia 49, Bellarmine 29 on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
Is that Tacoma towing a pink mechanical bull?
Sure seems like it.
Well, I'll be.
Truck like you truck with a great deal during Toyota Truck Month. Get $1,000 in Conquest bonus cash for new Toyota customers on a new 2025 Toyota Tacoma. Valid through November 3rd, 2025. Offer entitles $1,000 Conquest bonus cash on certain new 2025 and 2026 Toyota pickup trucks for current non-Toyota owners of small, midsize, and large pickup trucks. Exclusions apply. See dealer for details. Toyota. Let's go places.
Picture it. Your holiday table, the family cooking together, the scent of golden brown bread, rosemary from roasted potatoes, and a salad so crisp it snaps, spiced cider in every glass, laughter around every plate. At Kroger, we know these moments matter, and we make it easier to bring them to life with quality that's affordable in every aisle. This season, don't just host, make every moment unforgettable. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
This is the Georgia Bulldogs Sports Network.
It takes hard work to be the best in the game. Planning, commitment, resilience, sweat. That's why Old Dominion Freight Line, the #1 national LTL carrier for quality, works hard to be the best in the game and is proud to support those striving to be the best in theirs. Old Dominion Freight Line, official freight carrier of Georgia Athletics, helping the world keep promises.
There's team pride, and then there's extra Bulldog pride. When I'm carrying the Georgia Bulldogs Regions Visa debit card or prepaid Regions Now card, that's exactly what I get. Whether I'm grabbing some extra Georgia gear or picking up an extra dozen wings for the game, this card always brings it. Sometimes I get an extra Go Dogs from the cashier too. Visit Regions.com/Go Dogs to get yours.
Extra changes everything. And at Regions, Extra is our ordinary. Official bank of the SEC. Member FDIC.
Along with Chuck Dowdle and producer-engineer Adam Gillespie and our studio host Matt Schweikert, Scott Howard with you for half number 2 of the season opener now. Georgia leading Bellarmine at intermission 49-29. Dogs with the ball to start the second half. And here we go. Georgia will work on the left end of the floor now. Jordan Ross on the dribble at the elbow. Bounces it through the paint to Somto. He spins to his left and lays it up from the left side. Good off the glass.
That's one thing you're going to see a lot more of Somto this year. That ability to, with quicker feet around the basket. He's lost a little weight, but still as strong as ever.
Bellarmine with their first touch of the half. Faking a drive, Doyle, but he doesn't drive far. They send it inside. We double team on the baseline. They kick it back outside the perimeter. Here's a three-pointer from the left wing. That's no good by Darius Bolden. Comes up short. Dogs with the rebound and the basketball. Ross with a right-hand dribble in the front court. Underhands it to Blue Kane between the circles. He'll put it on the floor with the left hand and drive over to Catchings. He'll take the shot from 3 off the front of the rim. And the rebound to Bellarmine on the far side of the floor. Tyler Doyle's got it, the 6'5 sophomore guard. They work on the right baseline now. Karasinski guarded by Wilkinson for the moment. He spins by. Jeremiah goes to the basket, lays it up and in. There was a whistle on the far right end of the floor. They will count the basket and a blocking foul on the Dogs. They got Jordan Ross for the foul. That's his second. And it's a three-point play opportunity for Jack Karasinski, 6'7", 215, from Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Well, you know, one of the things that Mike White stresses is his first 5 minutes coming out of the locker room. And we've struggled with that.
Free throw by the right-hander is off the rim, no good. Dogs with the ball, a fake on the 3 and a drive. They try to alley-oop it to Somto, but the lob from Blue was just off his fingertips, and we turn it over. 51-31, Dogs by 20. Bellarmine for 3. Karasinski is good, and Georgia calls an immediate timeout.
Yeah, Mike White not happy.
Karasinski.
Mike White is not happy.
No, not at all. Well, for the reasons that you just pointed out.
Yeah, he's just not thrilled at all.
So we call a time, and there's 18:31 to go in the second half. Georgia's lead is at 51-34. We'll take a break, come back for more Bulldogs basketball right after this on the Georgia Bulldogs Sports Network.
Picture it. Your holiday table, the family cooking together, the scent of golden brown bread, rosemary from roasted potatoes, and a salad so crisp it snaps, spiced cider in every glass, laughter around every plate. At Kroger, we know these moments matter, and we make it easier to bring them to life with quality that's affordable in every aisle. This season, don't just host, make every moment unforgettable. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
You need all the energy you can get for game day. Luckily, at Georgia Power, we know a thing or two about saving energy. We understand that energy costs are an important part of your budget. That's why we're dedicated to providing tools and assistance that can help make a difference, so you can save your energy for the game. Visit georgiapower.com/myenergy to learn more.
$365 days a year. Just call us up. We'll be right there. Our service is guaranteed. At Shoemate, we take great care. Our experts are always there for you and your family's needs. When your family just can't wait, you can
Scana Energy is a proud partner of Georgia Athletics. For every 3-pointer scored by the Bulldogs, Scana Energy will make a $25 donation to the University of Georgia General Scholarship Fund. Scana says, go Dogs. Georgia's 3-point shooting tonight. Dogs are 5 of 18. Bellarmine 6 of 18 now, thanks to Jack Karasinski, who is 3 for 6 for them. He's got 17 points. He's the leading scorer in the game tonight for the Knights. Dogs basketball, we're up by 17. Blue will feed it into Jordan Ross in the backcourt. Darius Bolden supplying the defensive pressure, and he fouls him at half court as Ross was hustling up the near sideline. Foul on Bolden. That's his first and the team's first of the half. Georgia will inbound right in front of us here in the front court. Ross to Wilkinson, and back to Jordan Ross, who dribbles near the logo. To Wilkinson, drives, left-handed lay-in, partially blocked by Bellarmine. They take it away off the floor. Here's Waddell down the middle of the floor. Knights on the far side. Oh, nice backdoor cut by Michael Wilson and a reverse lay-in. And they saw him beautifully from the left side.
Yeah, and the head coach standing right in front of us, not happy at all.
Fadeaway three. Kane falls down on the three, didn't get the whistle, didn't make the shot. Rebound Bellarmine. 51-36. Georgia's lead of 23 at one point has been sliced to 15 here in the early minutes of the second half. And a tied ball, tie up in the far corner. Somto Surreal, one of the Bellarmine players who's getting up off the floor. The arrow will give the ball to the Knights. But Somto reached in there and knotted him up. And the whistle blew.
He was kind of helpless, sort of laying there on the floor.
Yes, he was.
Kind of easy for Somto.
Like, give me that ball. 51-36. Knights will throw it in, left of the basket, far right into the floor. Give it into Sam Donald. Now here's Doyle on a drive, stops at the left elbow because he ran into Dylan James. Knights with the ball. Here's a three. Wilson, right wing, won't go. Rebound, Dylan James for the Dogs. Georgia with a possession. He'll bring it into the front court. Crossover dribble, underhand scoop to Millender. Feed Kane now between the circles. Blue with a jab step left, drives right all the way to the rack, and the layup good. Got the bounce and the roll off the rim for Blue. He's got 13 points to make it, and it's 53-36 Dogs. It's our second basket of the half in the first 3 minutes. Darius Bolden at 6'1", fifth-year player. Played Division III ball for 3 years, JUCO for a year. He's from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Brings it up for Bellarmine. Well, they work it around, try to go inside to Brian Waddell slashing through the lane, but we get our hand on the ball, deflect and steal. Dogs with the possession. Wilkinson works in the front court. Drives inside the arc from the left side, step back long two. He got the whistle, and the shot off the rim, no good. Knocked to the floor. He's going to the free throw line.
Scott, I don't think we have had, certainly in the last 4 or 5 years, we've not had a player as quick as Jeremiah Wilkinson. I mean, he is just like bat your eye quick.
I think a lot of those guys might be interchangeable. Bailey is like that. Maybe not as quick, but Smurf seems to be like that. Jordan Ross. It's a good stockpile of guards for the Dogs as the free throw by Wilkinson is no good off the rim. Wilkinson, 78% at the line last season at Cal. He was 110 for 140. Got to the line a lot. You can see why his style of play is going to garner that. Stagg in for Somto. Kareem Stagg, 6'8" freshman from Chesapeake, Virginia.
I told you, first day at practice, they were all wearing different jerseys, and he was wearing number 32, not number 1. I asked, is that his age? He looks, he's 6'8", 230, but he looks like he's, like 28, 29 years old. Just thought, and here he is, a freshman, true freshman.
54-36, Smurf Millender in. Wilkinson comes out after he made 1 out of 2 at the line there. Dogs with Kane and Wilkinson, Kane and Millender, Stagg and James and Justin Bailey on the floor. There's a steal by Dylan James, intercepted a pass. Dogs take it right to left into the front court. Dylan into the paint, throws it to the wing. It's stolen by Bellarmine, trying to get it to Bailey. Knights want to run the floor. Karasinski running out of real estate down there and didn't get a whole lot on that lift to the basket, but he was able to get enough arm movement on it to lay it up and in. Dogs fire a quick three on the left end of the floor. Bailey's shot is off the iron. Rebound Bellarmine. 54-38 Georgia. Karasinski goes by Stagg, cuts through the lane, lays up from the right side. Well, we're having all kinds of trouble with that guy. He's got 19 now.
We're having all kinds of trouble on defense, period, right at this moment.
Lead down to 14 points, 54-40. Bailey's open, catch and shoot three, left corner. Rips it good. Scana Energy three for Justin Bailey, the transfer from Wofford. Full court pressure on the inbounds by the Dogs. Bellarmine works it up the floor, over the timeline now. Michael Wilson dribbling it out above the three-point line. Will feed it over in front of the Bellarmine bench to his right. That's Sam Donald. Will dribble it out of trouble, away from the basket. Now they go back into the right corner. Dribble and drive along the baseline. Out front to Wilson. His three on a foul is no good. The foul on Dylan James. 3 free throws are coming for the Bellarmine Knights. Foul on Dylan, his first, and a timeout. 14:59 to play in the game. Georgia's lead is 17. It's the Bulldogs 57, the Knights 40 on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
Is your current IT setup keeping you up at night? Are you tired of wasting valuable time on IT problems? Spend less time worrying about IT issues and more time growing your business. Liberty Technology gives business owners the peace of mind they need to focus on growing their businesses. We're not an IT vendor. We're a business catalyst. Visit libertytech.net. That's libertytech.net or call 770-229-9424 so you can focus on what matters, growing your business.
Don't go anywhere. The Dogs are coming right back. You're listening to the Georgia Bulldogs Sports Network.
Here's a club you want to get into, Club Citgo. It's the super easy app that opens the door to great fuel savings and more. Sign up and instantly save 23 cents per gallon on your first fill-up, plus everyday savings that really add up. You can also enter our sweepstakes with multiple winners and giveaways, like free gas for a year. And Club Citgo makes paying easy with a convenient mobile pay feature. So welcome to the club where all the action is. Download Club Citgo today. Savings good up to 30 gallons, only at participating locations. Data rates may apply.
Creature Comforts is now the official craft beer of the Dogs. And if there are two things that pair well, it's Georgia Sports and Creature Beer. Whether that be a Tropicalia, a Classic City Light, or a Sip'em Seltzer. Now available in Stegman Coliseum or anywhere good cold beer is served. 2 institutions, 1 town, 1 team. Go Dogs! Sip 'em. 21 and over. Champions drink responsibly.
Listen to all things college sports, including live games and talk on SiriusXM College Sports Radio, Channel 84, and streaming on the Sirius app. 17-point Georgia lead, 57-40 here at Stegman Coliseum in Athens tonight. Season opener for the Dogs and the Bellarmine Knights. Georgia's led by as much as 23. As we said, the lead's 17 at the moment. Bellarmine's only lead, or their largest lead rather, came in early in the first half at 8-4. And they've been playing catch-up pretty much since that time. Georgia went on an 11-0 run after falling down behind 4 and haven't trailed since. Well, Wilson at the foul line for Bellarmine. Free throw by the big right-hander is up and in.
At this point, they've outscored us 12-8 here in the second half, and we are just at that 5-minute mark that Mike White likes to talk about. And if he knocks this one down, it'll be 13-8. They've outscored us.
He's got 3 free throws here, and he's made the first 2.
All right, well then 14-8 if he hits another one.
Wilson, 6'6", sophomore transfer from Division II in Charlotte, North Carolina. Spent 1 year there at North Greenville University. Averaged 17 points, 6.5 rebounds in his one Division II year, and he made all 3 free throws there. 57-43. Dogs don't want to let it get too interesting here with 14:50 to go in the game.
No,
57-43.
There's no reason to give this team a chance to think that they might win.
Stagg lobs it back at Wilkins beyond the arc on the near side. Over to Millender. Smurf with 9 on the clock. Crossover, left-hand drive down the lane line. Over to Wilkins for 3. Good.
Beautiful.
Jake rips a 3, a Scana Energy three-pointer by Jake Wilkins, his first.
Yeah, his dad didn't do many of those. He didn't hit many of those.
Bellarmine with a basketball, down 17 now. Into the corner, Karasinski. No, that's Wilson, excuse me. Dribbles it out of the corner, up on the wing. Steal by Wilkins at the half-court line, and a two-handed dunk. He slams it home on the left end of the floor. The students really like that one.
Where's Nate? Oh, man.
Jake got up high and cocked and loaded and rocked the rim with that dunk. Whistle blows now as Bellarmine brings it up into the front court. Smurf Millender trying to get a foul at the half court. There was a collision there. The ball got away. And timeout. Did they call the time? Bellarmine called timeout? Yeah, they did. So a 30-second timeout for the Knights with 13:55 to go in the game, 62-43. You're still enjoying that dunk, aren't you?
I am. Well, considering that he had just knocked down a 3. Knocks down a 3, gets a steal, and gets, when he's one-on-one with a basket, that's like his dad. I mean, the basket's he's got no chance.
Jake Wilkins, 6'9", 185, freshman from Lilburn, Georgia. Played at Grayson High School, and as Chuck has mentioned, of course, the son of Dominique Wilkins, the Hall of Famer, top 100 prospect nationally here for the Bulldogs.
I was kidding his dad before the game about, all my life I wanted to jump like you, and now I do. And he just laughed. He says, "Yeah," he says, "I'm sure you do."
Inbounds tipped by Bailey, right about half court, and the ball going to travel out of bounds in the backcourt for Bellarmine. Now Georgia can set up its defense, and the Knights have to bring it up the length of the floor. Dogs denying the inbound pass by quick hands from Justin Bailey, the transfer from Wofford. They inbounded in backcourt. We tried a trap back there. Sam Donald picks up his dribble. Jump pass stolen by Wilkins. Layup good.
My goodness.
Jake with a steal and a finger roll lay-in. 7 straight points for Jake Wilkins. Bellarmine runs baseline, and they fire it in on the far side of the floor this time to Brian Waddell. Bolden was going to make sure they got it in that time. He just ran away from the defender along the baseline. 64-43. Dogs back up to a 21-point lead. It was at 14 a few moments ago. There's a foul on the Dogs now as Bellarmine tried to drive the left lane line.
Yeah, it was at 14 and then 7 straight from number 21.
Foul whistled on Cannon Catchings. Team's third. That's his first of the game. 13-18 remaining. Dogs by 21. Thanks to the explosion by Jake Wilkins. 7 straight points, including a highlight dunk. Tyler Doyle dribbles against Justin Bailey. Now picks it up on the logo. Pivots. Justin Bailey stole the ball. It's picked up by Millender. Smurf drives and lays it up good. A little push off there at the end by Millender, but no whistle.
Well, this is so exciting to watch, and this is exactly what Mike White wants, is that type of basketball. What he would have liked is a little better start coming out of the locker room to this second half.
16 turnovers now by Bellarmine. 12, make it 11 steals by the Dogs, and there's a whistle now in the front court for the Knights. Foul on the Dogs. That's on Justin Bailey, his first. Team's fourth. The lead is 23 for the Dogs, matching the largest lead of the game, 66-43. Knights to inbound it down to our right in front of their bench.
Dave McMahon, who keeps track of such stats, does such a good job, just texted me and said, You know, when Dominique was playing, there was no three-point line. But I saw enough of Nick's baskets to know he didn't shoot that many from back behind the arc anyway, not till later in his NBA career.
Bellarmine basketball. Michael Wilson in trouble with Bailey's defense. Able to hand it off. They go into the corner. Karasinski short this time for the three-pointer. The rebound right back to him, but it's picked off by Millender. Dogs run the floor. Wilkins for three from the right side. Off the rim. Won't go. Catchings with the rebound. Offensive board by the Dogs. Back to Smurth. He tries to drive. Dribbles it out above the three-point line. They lob it into Stagg, left elbow, back to Smurf. Millender looks at the basket. Oh, they leave him all alone. He'll take it. An wide open layup. He just curled right around the defense, and they were standing and watching.
Well, and that's exactly. They all turned their heads to like say, oh, sure hope he misses.
Millender now with 6, and the Dogs' defense hustling. Almost got the turnover on the inbounds by Bellarmine. A deflection out of bounds will stop the clock with 11:56 to go, and we'll go into a timeout. Dogs almost got another steal there. It's going to be Knights basketball, however. Georgia leads it 68-43. Dogs opening up their largest lead of the game now at 25. Back in a moment on the Georgia Bulldogs Sports Network.
Big games and big bills have one thing in common. They don't happen alone. We're the United Association of Plumbers, Pipe Fitters, and HVACR Technicians Local 72. And we're training the next generation of mechanical pros in Athens, Atlanta, and across the state of Georgia. The pipeline to your future starts here. Visit UA72.org.
It takes hard work to be the best in the game. Planning, commitment, resilience, sweat. That's why Old Dominion Freight Line, the #1 national LTL carrier for quality, works hard to be the best in the game and is proud to support those striving to be the best in theirs. Old Dominion Freight Line, official freight carrier of Georgia Athletics, helping the world keep promises.
Did you know that Creature Comforts is the official craft beer of the Dogs? Tropicalia and Classic City Lager you already know and love. But be sure to grab a Classic City Light this season, clocking in at just 95 calories and 3.5 carbs. Low calorie, but big flavor. Want to enjoy the creature comforts of life, dog fans? Then we'll see you at Stegman Coliseum this season or anywhere good cold beer is served. 2 great institutions, 1 town, 1 team. Go Dogs! Sip 'em. 21 and over, champions drink responsibly.
Dogs with a 25-point lead back here at Stegman Coliseum. Georgia 68, Bellarmine 43. As we pause 10 seconds, station identification on the Georgia Bulldogs Sports Network. Both teams back out on the floor after the timeout. The Dogs with Catchings and Millender, Bailey, Wilkins, and Stagg. These are all first-year Georgia guys on the floor right now. All 5 players in their first season with the Bulldogs. Bellarmine to inbound in front of the Georgia bench in backcourt. Tyler Doyle at 6'5", looking, almost got the 5 count. He rifles it into Brian Waddell, who came back to him in the last second. They beat the clock, and they play on. First, Doyle on the dribble. Over to Waddell. He'll catch and shoot the 3 off the near side of the rim. The rebound taken by Millender for the Dogs. Georgia's guard down the middle of the floor. Sends it to Stagg, left side. Kareem fires a 3. That's off the front of the rim. It won't go. Rebound Waddell. Got loose. Wilkins went sliding on the floor, trying to dive and get that loose ball. But Bellarmine beat him to it. They run the floor, miss a reverse layup on the feed inside to Bolden. Dogs with the rebound. They take it back quickly. They attack with Wilkins again. He's a scoring machine. He scores again deep on the bouncing layup inside and got fouled. Chance for double-digit points here for Jake Wilkins in the second half. He's going to the line. 70-43 now, Georgia.
In the second half.
A second half surge by Jake Wilkins, right-handed shooter. Free throw good. 3-point play. He's got 10.
He's been almost what you would call a human highlight film.
Well, you might call it that. I think that one's already taken, though, right?
I think that's been taken.
You can say son of human highlight. How about that?
Use that.
Wilkins gets a breather as he heads to the bench. And Cannon Catching's going to come back in now for Georgia. Full court pressure on the inbounds. Bellarmine feeds it into the 6'7" Purdue transfer, Brian Waddell. Now it's Bolden on the drive into the front court. They move the ball around, 11:06 remaining. Karasinski with 21 turns it over. Ripped away by Catchings. Dogs run the floor 4-on-1. Oh, alley-oop! Somto with a flush on the feed. The underhand lob from Catchings. That was nice.
That is so hard to do in transition like that, to have the perfect alley-oop.
Bellarmine driving layup by Doyle. Tried to go up over Somto. He really got up. They altered his shot. He missed it off the rim. Dogs with the rebound. Stagg working. Oh, he almost flipped up a circus shot in there at the end of the play after the whistle blew. He continued the shot.
Yeah, why not?
Just flipped it up with his extended right arm, just kind of up and over his head blindly, but it rolled off the rim. He will get 2 free throws on the play, however.
Somebody had opened the door up on the concourse. It's blown it right in there.
Bolden whistled for the foul for the visiting team, his third. And Stagg in his orange shoes at the free throw line, the 6'8" freshman, number 1, good. First point of the half for Kareem Stagg. He's got, I'm looking at 8, no, make it 7 now in the game. At 6 at the break. Blue Kane to check back in for Georgia. Cannon Catchings out. Jeremiah Wilkinson and Jordan Ross to come in the game. Well, Mike White said before the game, Chuck, we're deep. We're deep. I think we're seeing that depth in this season opener tonight. I mean, just shuffling in guard after guard, forward after forward, and you don't really lose a whole lot when you go to the bench.
And that'll make a huge difference for Georgia when you get into conference play.
Stagg hits the second free throw, so he makes a pair, and Georgia leads it 75-43.
I mean, Lord knows you see enough of Georgia football to know that those fresh legs late in games make a huge difference.
You're not kidding about that. 16-0 run for Georgia now. Less than 10.5 remaining. Bellarmine getting whacked here at Stegman Coliseum tonight. They've had some surges, but Georgia's laying it on right now. 16 straight points. The Knights straight on 3 is good, and that stops the bloodletting. Donovan Hunter with a 3-pointer from straight away. That's his third of the game. He's got 9 points, all from 3-point distance. 75-46 Georgia. Dogs attack with Stagg again. Cuts under the defender. Shoots with the right hand. Banks it off the glass. No good. Rebound is loose. Picked up by Bellarmine underneath. The Knights left to right. Travel into the front court. Hunter again. Going to dribble this time inside. Doesn't pull the trigger. Kicks it out into the corner. Now they go underneath. No one wants to shoot against Somto, especially the 6'4" Grant Whitaker. He sends it back out to the perimeter, and it's tipped out of bounds by the Dogs.
Yeah, that could be dangerous for somebody sitting on the front row.
Yes, Somto at 6'11" with great length. Grant Whitaker is not 6'11".
He just slapped the basketball
he
right
did the right thing.
Right into some guy that's sitting there eating his popcorn.
6'7" Brian Waddell will inbound it deep in the right corner. In front of the Bellarmine bench, Dylan James will guard the throw-in. They throw it up the wing towards half court, work it around into the corner. Bounce feed left baseline to Waddell. Go up to Hunter for a 3, short from the left slot. Rebound, Dylan James feeds Kane. Diagonal pass, lead up ahead to Wilkinson. Windmill layup wouldn't go. Banked off the glass and kicked over the rim. Rebound to Bellarmine. Get it in the front court on the logo now, and our defense just smothers them there. They attack the basket, and we got a whistle and a foul on the Dogs. That's going to be on Jeremiah Wilkinson. It's his second. Fifth team foul on the Bulldogs. 9:07 remaining. 75-46 our score. Knights inbound left to the basket. Donovan Hunter left wide open, and he missed an open three off the left side of the rim. Two-handed rebound, Somto. Dogs in the front court with Jordan Ross on the dribble with a left hand. Dribbles to his left, into the corner to James. He swings the ball around, now inside the arc on the dribble, trying to back a man down. Jump stop in the paint.
Nice.
And the little jump hook is good from 6 feet. Dylan James with his first points of the game. Now everybody who has played has scored with the exception of Justin Abson. He's the only one that doesn't have points tonight. He's getting ready to come back into the game. 8:26 remaining. Bellarmine basketball, 77-46. Georgia by 31. Three-point attempt, good by Bellarmine. I think that was Sam Darnold, or Sam, not Sam Darnold, Sam Donald for Bellarmine. Dogs with an attack basket from Jordan Ross, falling down out of bounds. He got the kiss off the backboard, and the ball rattles through the rim good on the running layup.
Well, we were getting a lot of shots in close. I mean, really close.
79-49, Georgia by 30 with less than 8 minutes remaining. Knights at the elbow, get the ball around, move it quickly under the left side. Now Waddell spinning against Somto. Missed the spinning layup with Surreal guarding the basket. Dogs with the takeaway on the rebound. Here's Ross deep inside, surrounded by black shirts. Jump pass back out to Kane. He'll attack, and he'll score right down the right edge of the lane.
Boy, and nobody got in his way. Nobody made an attempt to get in front of him.
15 for Blue. Long baseball pass into the front court. 80-something feet on the throw-in into the far right corner. They got away with a travel there, and they feed on the baseline to Waddell. He'll dunk it.
Yeah, he kind of took a few extra steps in the lane before that pass.
He definitely took an extra step. Dogs enter quickly with Jeremiah Wilkinson. Man, you blink, you miss a basket.
Well,
6:56 and counting, 83-51. Blocked by Somto on the right end of the floor. Somto said, hey, let's slow it down just a smidge. Blue Kane drives inside. Now, he got fouled at the elbow. I think Bellarmine just wanted to stop the clock and stop the flow. They are called for a foul on Donovan Hunters on a reach-in against Blue Kane. And that'll get us into a timeout. And the Knights are saying, thank you, thank you, thank you. 6:48 to go in the game. Dogs have run it out. They lead by 32, 83-51 here on the Georgia Bulldogs Sports Network.
Picture it. Your holiday table, the family cooking together, the scent of golden brown bread, rosemary from roasted potatoes, and a salad so crisp it snaps, spiced cider in every glass, laughter around every plate. At Kroger, we know these moments matter, and we make it easier to bring them to life with quality that's affordable in every aisle. This season, don't just host, make every moment unforgettable. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
The Dogs are heard right here. This is the Georgia Bulldogs Sports Network.
You need all the energy you can get for game day. Luckily, at Georgia Power, we know a thing or two about saving energy. We understand that energy costs are an important part of your budget. That's why we're dedicated to providing tools and assistance that can help make a difference, so you can save your energy for the game. Visit georgiapower.com/myenergy to learn more.
Game days start with Community Coffee, proud coffee partner of the Georgia Bulldogs. Community's story began over 105 years ago from a simple belief that great coffee has the power to bring people together. After 5 generations, their family's still roasting smooth, rich coffee that builds community one cup at a time. Community Coffee, community in every cup since 1919. Discover more at communitycoffee.com.
Georgia guard Jeremiah Wilkinson, who has 15 points tonight, one of the Dogs' leading scorers, on the bench. He was not in the timeout huddle that time because he's working the massage gun on his leg. He may be cramping. He was also taking some liquids during that timeout, so he might have a little bit of a cramp going on.
That's a pretty good clue, isn't it? When they're down there getting liquids.
He's still drinking down there. He's not in the game at the moment. Dogs try to inbound against pressure by Bellarmine here in the front court. Justin Abson's in the game. Foul line extended. Finds Wilkins straight on three. Long, deep three from about 25 is no good. Offensive rebound, Dogs. Now we'll try another one with Smurf. Millender misses it just left of the circle. Rimmed out on him. Rebound to the Knights. Bellarmine attacks inside with Bolden. He stumbles a little bit. Ran into one of the Georgia players. Called for a travel now. Bellarmine turns it over.
You know, one of the things we're seeing tonight, you notice on Sunday in that exhibition game against Troy, and then Mike White after the game told us they didn't call any set plays. They were just letting them, you know, and he's doing a lot of that tonight, letting them just go.
Just freelance, just play. Bailey for three, right side, front of the rim on the shot. Saved, offensive rebound. Wilkins falling out of bounds, short pass under the basket to James, and he'll dunk it as he finishes the play. Well, that's just textbook stuff right there.
Well, you know.
Save the rebound, find the open man, and he dunks for the finish. Bellarmine with a layup on the right end of the floor. Quick points.
We've got some true freshmen that are going to help us this year, including number 21.
85-53. Lob from Smurf to Abson, cutting down low under the basket. Made the over-the-shoulder catch, but there was a foul called before the pass. And it's on the Knights. That's their sixth. So Georgia will inbound the basketball. Foul called on Darius Bolden. That's his fourth, by the way. Millender feeds it into Abson, who hands it back to Smurf. Millender in the right corner to Dylan James. Three-pointer. They hit him on the three again as the shot is off the rim. No good, but he's got 3 free throws coming.
And, you know, that's a shot we've seen Dylan make so often over the last couple of years.
That's either the third or fourth time Bellarmine has fouled our shooter on a three-point attempt.
You know, one thing I will say about Dylan over the last 2 years that he's been here is that he's one of these guys that his shot gets better as the season goes along.
Free throw, number one, good. Dylan James, 52% at the line last year. Averaged just over 3 points, a couple of rebounds a game, shot 40% on threes. That free throw also good, 2 for 2 for the 52% shooter last season. I like the way this one's starting.
He's got that little hitch in his.
He does.
In his shot at the line.
He'd get you a lane violation or two,
boy,
couldn't it?
He got a few of those.
Number 3, all net, good. He made them all the same way. So Dylan almost doubles his output there. He goes from 4 to 7 points with the 3 free throws. And Georgia closing in on 100 possibly tonight. 88-53, they lead big with 5:29 to play. Bellarmine into the front court, got a foul on the Dogs. And that's going to be on Justin Bailey, far side of the floor. The 6'3 senior transfer from Wofford. Greer, South Carolina, picks up the foul. He played a couple of seasons at USC Upstate before one season at Wofford. 88-53, Dogs in front. Knights with the basketball. They're all in black. The Dogs in their home whites. We'll play again here at home on Wednesday night against Maryland Eastern Shore. They're playing Georgia Tech tonight in Atlanta. 3-point shot, no good by Bellarmine. Rebound, Dylan James. James dribbles it, underhands it to Jake Wilkins in the left corner. He'll bring it up the wing and feed Smurf. Back over to Wilkins, puts it on the floor, drives, splits a double team, and a foul on a reach-in by the Knights. And they're going to get Grant Neal, a 6'3 redshirt freshman guard, for the foul. 8th team foul on the Knights, and it's 1-1 for the Dogs. And it'll be Jake Wilkins at the line, the 6'9 forward from Lilburn. Free throw number 1, good. Front end of the 1-1, strokes it all net.
Scott, Arizona beating Florida with about a minute and a half left to play, up by 8. And if they end up firing Todd Golden, I hear they want Lane Kiffin.
Jeez. You were working all night just to use that, weren't you?
I was.
Free throw number 2, good by Wilkins. All 12 of his points coming here in the second half. 90-53. Florida and Arizona out in that Vegas tournament that Georgia played in 2 seasons ago in our opener against Oregon. Not really a tournament, more of an exhibition, I guess.
Yeah.
Dogs deflect the ball at half court as Bellarmine went trying to work it across the timeline. It was deflected out of bounds by a hustling Jake Wilkins. So the Knights will throw it in. Wilson feeds it into Darius Bolden, who's on the floor with 4 fouls. Hunter whips it left to Michael Wilson at 6'6". Back over to the right side, 10 on the clock, 4:36 to play. Knights not really looking at the clock. They've got 4 to shoot, 3 to shoot, 2 to shoot. Hunter will shoot with 1 and left it short on a 3-point attempt. Rebound picked up off the bounce by Dylan James for the Dogs. Smurf lobs to Abson, pump fake, and stripped out of his hands on the pump fake by Bellarmine. Sam Donald at 6'8", able to knock it out of bounds. Dogs will inbound. 21 on the shot clock, 4:17 to play. Smurf gives it into Justin Abson, who will block and underhand it back to Millender.
Yeah, I thought we were about to get Justin in the scoring.
I think that's what they're trying to do. Millender's trying to help him out. Drives for the layup, no good. Offensive rebound, putback won't go. And the second time, it's Bellarmine that gets the rebound. They're in the front court now, and Hunter lost the ball, picked up on the bounce, up ahead to Millender. He'll get an open layup with a right hand from the left side of the iron. Good. Does Abson get a... No, that was Dylan James. Will he get an assist on that? Because he's the guy that delivered the pass. But he dribbled it a few times before he got to the basket. 92-53, Dogs. 39-point lead for Georgia. First meeting ever between these two schools. Donovan Hunter right of the lane, surrounded by Bulldogs, goes in the corner with it. They send it back on the block, 7 to shoot. Work the ball around. They are good at moving the ball around rapidly. Michael Wilson steps in for a long baseline 2 and missed it too deep off the right side of the iron. Dogs with a rebound. 3 minutes and 8 seconds to play. Dylan James.
Oh, nice.
With a little Euro step going towards the basket from the right edge of the lane and banks it home good.
Dylan does so many things so well. He can block shots for you, grabs rebounds. He can, now drive the basket, but he shoots that 3 well, too.
Donovan Hunter takes a 28-foot 3 and shoots it about 38 feet. Dogs with the rebound, but they turn it over on the front court. Millender's pass is stolen. Long pass up ahead to Wilson. His shot is blocked going to the basket by Jake Wilkins. Wilkins got back on D after the turnover, blocked that shot. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Bellarmine basketball after the timeout with 2:34 remaining. Great hustle by the freshman, Jake Wilkins. Dogs lead by a bunch. It's Georgia 94, Bellarmine 53 with a timeout. We're back in a moment on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
Go Dogs, sick 'em! Whether they're on the road or the home court, my family and I get loud and proud whenever the Dogs are unleashed. In this basketball season, Scana Energy's part of all the action is a proud partner of the Georgia Bulldogs. So join my family and Scana in cheering on the Dogs to glory this season. Sign up with Scana today and get up to $100. Call 877-GO-SCANA or visit scanaenergy.com/GoDogs for details. Limited time offer, terms and conditions apply.
Pop quiz. What's the best way to win money? How about instantly? Because right now you could instantly win $25 just for playing Cash Pop in store. Now through November 23rd, 2,000 winners a week will instantly win $25 just for playing. Just look for the prize alert on your ticket and listen for this sound.
You're a winner.
That means you won $25. So hey, let's get popping. It all ends November 23rd, so hurry and play Cash Pop from the Georgia Lottery. Play responsibly.
At Piedmont, quality care changes lives. Meet Amarius, a former UGA football player and current NFL athlete who suffered a serious injury. Piedmont got him back in the game.
When I got injured, I was worried about my future in the game, but you and your team's expertise, care, and support reassured me from the start. I've been able to recover because of the quality care I received at Piedmont, and I'll always be grateful for your part in keeping my dreams alive.
Hear more at piedmont.org/qualitycare. Piedmont, real change lives here.
Hard.
94-53. That's our score. That's a 41-point. Chuck, during the timeout, did the math and said that was 41
Well,
point
it took
difference.
me a minute, but I figured it out. It's called subtraction.
When you took off your shoes, I know you were serious about it. 2:34 to go in the game, and the Dogs have really spread it out here. I mean, it was a 20-point lead at intermission. It was 49-29, and then Bellarmine closed the gap to, 14, I think? They trimmed it down to 14 points, and then that's when the Dogs took off again.
Well, Jake
now lead by 41.
Jake Wilkins hit 7 straight points for Georgia to take it from 14 to 21.
Yeah, he's had a nice second half. Wilkins now with 12 points all in this half. Bellarmine with a basketball. They'll throw it in front of their bench. They lob it in to Michael Wilson, a 6'6 forward from Charlotte, North Carolina. Head of the key now. Sam Donald swings side to side. He goes back left to Grant Neal, one of their guards. Miles Watkins back in the game. He got a brief touch. He's going to touch it again now, well beyond the three-point line on the left side of the floor. 5 to shoot, 4 to shoot. Wilson will never get to shoot because Dylan James stole the ball. Pass up front, stolen right back by Bellarmine. Dogs trying to run the floor. They'll take it back the other way. Driving inside is Dominique Murphy. His shot is blocked. Ball is loose, collected by the guys in black.
How about Dylan James?
And then out of bounds, last touch by them. It's Georgia basketball.
How about Dylan James flying down the floor and blocking that shot?
Well, then they reversed the call there. They indicated it was Georgia ball, but they give it back to Bellarmine. Yeah, we've got some guys who hustle. Knights basketball, less than 2 minutes to go. Just holding on to that ball deep into the shot clock is Bellarmine. Maybe they don't want the Dogs to get to 100. They're at 94 right now with 100 seconds to go. And a layup is good by Dominique Murphy off the bench, 6'5 freshman, with his first points of the game. 94-55, minute 28 to play. Dogs possession. Abson holds it, straddles the three. Tosses to Bailey, who will fire a three. Good, he rattled it home straight on three. 24-footer by Justin Bailey. He's got 8, and it's 97-55. Minute 8 to go. Brandon Klatsky, Jaden Newell will come into the game for Georgia here for the final 68 seconds. They called a foul on the Dogs, and that's going to put Bellarmine on the free throw line down on the other end for a 1-and-1. That's the 7th team foul on Georgia. They whistled a foul on Bailey. After he hit the three, then he was playing defense on the inbound. They called him for a foul. And at the line, down on the right end of the floor, will be Grant Neal, the 6'3 redshirt freshman, looking for his first points of the evening. Left-handed shooter, going to bounce and roll it in good on the free throw. 97-56. Georgia well in front, again by that 41-point margin. Now it's a 40-point game as Neal hits both foul shots. Well, one more three will put the Dogs at the century mark in the season opener. Be a nice little thing to hang your hat on. Klatsky for three. Yeah, he got it. He got the bounce. And he tells the bench to give me some love.
And he gets the shot that hits triple digits.
100-57, Georgia, with Brandon Klatsky getting the three-pointer from the corner. 49 seconds to go. Bellarmine working down inside deep with Miles Watkins, and a spinning layup is good by Watkins off the glass. His first basket of the game. 100-59, 40 seconds to play. Dogs with the basketball in front court. Ross through the legs on the dribble, drives inside, reach in. They try to tie him up at the foul line. Michael Wilson got a hand on the ball, but he also had a hand on the body, and they call him for a foul. That's number 1 on Wilson. That's their 9th team foul, so we got 1-and-1 for Jordan Ross, the St. Mary's transfer. Spent 2 years out at St. Mary's with the Gales. He's from Pleasant Grove, Utah. 69% free throw shooter last year, and his first attempt of the night is good. 6 points for Ross in the game tonight. Started all 35 for St. Mary's last season. Left-handed shooter, free throw number 2, good. Knocks down a pair. 102-59 Georgia. 31 seconds to play. Bellarmine basketball in the corner. Up the wing now. They work the ball around on the left side. Watkins going to put it on the floor, drive into a double team. He backs away from that. Now attacks again, then turns it over. Ball rolling, picked up by Jake Wilkins. Lob to Klatsky behind the defense. He got the layup. Just barely. It hung on the rim. Fell back through for him. Klatsky's got 4. No, make it 5, excuse me. There's a steal by Klatsky. Mike White says no, and that's the ball game. Don't shoot again, and he didn't. He dribbled out the clock. Klatsky with a surge there in the final 60 seconds. How about that?
That was terrific. What a way to close it out. Well, I tell you what, you're happy for a lot of guys, but how about him, huh?
Brandon Klatsky, 6'4", redshirt junior guard from Colts Neck, New Jersey. Got a late 5 points as Georgia goes on to the win, 104-59. Put an extra Go Dogs in your wallet with the Georgia Bulldogs Regions Visa debit card or prepaid Regions Now card. You can order at regions.com/GoDogs. Regions is the official bank of the SEC as the Dogs put 55 on the board in the second half. They outscored Bellarmine by 25 points in that second half. And in part thanks to 59% shooting, hit 4 threes in the half, 11 of 12 from the free throw line, and they go on to the 104-59 win. Are we going to get a player after this? Yes, we are going to talk to a player. We're talking to a player right now. Adrian Jones coming by and saying hello. Jeremiah Wilkinson is going to join us here in a minute after the team huddles up around the logo and wins their season opener, 104-59 over Bellarmine. I think you'd have to say a success on opening night for the Dogs.
With the exception of that first 5 minutes of that second half, which has always been a problem for us, and I know Mike White wants to get corrected immediately, it went splendidly. And again, you mentioned the depth and how they interchange. And it was obvious on the floor. I mean, there wasn't much drop-off no matter who was out there.
No. I mean, everybody plays with an intensity and an energy level. There is no drop-off, or at least there wasn't tonight. I mean, it's tough to say. This is game 1 of 31 in the regular season, and hopefully plenty of postseason games to come. Our electrifying player of the game brought to you by Georgia's Electricians, IBEW Local Union 613, and we are happy to be joined by Jeremiah Wilkinson. Jeremiah, welcome to Athens. Congratulations on this one, season opener. Your thoughts on y'all's performance?
We have a lot to clean up, and we know that, but we're always going to be happy being 1-0. Our goal is to win every game, and we did that today.
It's kind of nice to know you got stuff to clean up, and you put 104 on the scoreboard, isn't it?
I said that to somebody on the bench just now. I said, the thing is, we didn't even play good, and we just won by almost 50, so it's only up from here.
You don't feel like you played well?
No, not at all. It's a lot of things that we know. It's a lot of plays that we needed to clean up, a lot of open shots we gave up that we really shouldn't have. Even though they might have missed those today, on another day they might have got hot and they hit those, and miscommunications and all that we got to clean up.
Coach White has mentioned that there are so many of you on this team that are kind of interchangeable, and tonight there were guys coming and going. Made it hard on Scott calling this game tonight, but I got to tell you, there was not any drop-off.
Yeah, that's our goal. Is toward we have a great team, 1 through 15. Everybody can play, and our goal is to pick the tempo up and play hard. And we're gonna rotate all game, and everybody that's coming in is playing hard and can give it everything.
And that matters for fresh legs late, doesn't it?
It does, definitely. In a tough game, we're gonna need those bodies, and when everybody can come in and speed the ball up, and everybody can come in and make a play, that's how great teams happen.
Jeremiah, are you okay? Did you cramp up there late a little bit?
Yeah,
I saw you on the bench working with the massage tool.
Yeah, I almost cramped up a little bit, but we're going to get it fixed.
Awesome. Yes, I know you will. I know you will, man.
Talk a little bit about, just if you would, Jake Wilkins coming in, and that's they got it to within 14, then he rattled off 7 straight and kind of ignited the crowd with that dunk.
Man, he is a spark plug. I tell him all the time, he really is the one. He's going to be great here, and as he learns, this is first official college game, and he came out, gave us a huge jump, and that's all he's going to keep doing. He's just going to continuously get better. He has everything he needs to be a great player.
Jeremiah, congratulations on the performance and on the win. Thanks for coming by and joining us tonight. We appreciate it.
Yeah, congratulations, pal. Look forward to seeing you over here a lot.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Jeremiah Wilkinson, our electrifying player of the game tonight, 15 points for the Cal transfer. 15 points, 5 of 12 shooting. Had a three-pointer, 4 for 5 from the free throw line. A couple of rebounds tonight and an assist in his first game as a Georgia Bulldog. So congratulations to him and to the Dogs as well. 104-59 the final. Stay tuned for our post-game coverage, and we'll chat with Coach Mike White straight ahead as well. Dogs a winner, 104-59 over Bellarmine tonight on the Georgia Bulldogs Sports Network.
Improbable, the unthinkable, the unbelievable. They beat Arkansas and go wire to win the SEC tournament.